Sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life.
Yo, it's the mother-loving Porch Monkey Podcast.
And please don't forget to say the podcast.
Okay. Now, we talked about this earlier. We had a conversation about this a little earlier.
Come on.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put a disclaimer out when we expand when we say Porch Monkey Podcast.
Cool.
For now on, we're going to say Porch Monkey Podcast. And after that, if you happen to be black,
Yes.
white,
Yes.
Asian,
Yes.
straight,
Asian Pacific, Asian American,
homosexual, whatever you are,
Australian,
Scandinavian,
yes,
Canadian.
Norwegian,
if you've never even seen the TV before,
from all the beautiful continents of
oh,
Africa.
yes, where the water's blue and it's
Yes.
beautiful.
I don't care if you're Amish. Amish don't know nothing.
Right, they know nothing, but we will slap the crap out of you. No, so you can say shh, and then I can say it will happen.
Yes.
So,
Literally.
so if you don't say podcast,
Be hanging out.
if you don't say podcast, we're gonna slap
The dog.
it will happen to you
Yes.
live on TV.
Yes, it will.
So, we are short somebody on the staff.
Shout out to Do It All.
Trying to do it all, handling,
Getting
do it all
ready to-
business.
yes, doing major things.
He's doing law. He's actually about to go to NASA and he's going to help them build a space
Right.
craft.
I didn't know
fly
people
to
announced
Mars.
that, but
Yeah, I shouldn't have. That's
cats out
G14
the-
classified.
That definitely was. So I'll be
Yes.
expecting a black van in front of my house when I get home.
I'm not even going home. I don't live close to him anyway. But
Right. So I guess we just gonna get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me wind it up real quick. Sports do with the info.
Duty. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Sports do this.
I get amped up every time we say that.
That's when the show starts for me.
Yes, it does.
I get it.
So now we don't have his the dude apart from
but
him.
you know,
Right.
But he's
You
in
already
the
know.
spirit, so we're gonna give him a quick moment of silence and a salute.
Shout out to Do It All, doing big things as usual. Wow.
As usual, and you better be watching.
Yes.
You should call.
So-
Yo, can we get the number on the screen so Do It All can call in. All right. I went last week. I know for sure.
Yeah, you did. You did.
So it's
I'm
time.
gonna.
I'm gonna sit back and sip on my tea. I'm sure somebody's spitting.
why would somebody spit in your tea?
Haters.
Oh, haters? Oh, okay, I just want to check. Just check.
Haters.
Oh well,
Okay.
it's your boy. I'm Starlet America. So
Yes, it is. Yo, we're gonna
it's
do a
your
30-second,
boy.
right?
Yes,
I think.
one
I got the
half
feet on mine.
Of Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson. Randy to be exact.
That's Randy.
World War Z, aka
AKA.
Jerk Franklin. I don't know if I used that one yet.
I like
hope
that.
I did.
Jerk Franklin.
Jerk Franklin.
Okay.
Okay.
TP,
Okay.
what is it? Oh, yeah. I am a jerk and I ain't going nowhere.
Jerk
That was actually
Franklin.
Jerk
Okay.
Franklin. Yes, so
Jerk
that was
Franklin.
definitely on the fly. I just
Okay.
right there.
I get it. Jerk Franklin.
I'm gonna have to take a pause real quick.
You said 30 seconds? You said 30
I
seconds.
know, but let's just get off topic real quick and talk about homelessness. I think it's a
Wait just a minute here. Son, ain't you trying to look at me there? Let's talk about it. Wait a minute.
Okay.
He gonna get you the co-sign. Yeah.
I mean, everything going good with the football and everything?
Boy, he installing the
Boy, that ain't talking about the
He
football.
installing.
All right, but I think that was an important call for the company. I think that was a business call.
You got about 5 more seconds before.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the other half,
Yes.
Johnson and Johnson,
Coach Jim.
Coach Jim Johnson.
Oh,
I'll tell you exactly what to do. But anyway,
what you got going on over there? What are you doing over there?
was I doing that?
You got us live?
Hold on.
I think that was him.
I don't. Siri does what the hell she wants to do. But it's your boy Jimmy VIP,
Yep.
half of Johnson and Johnson.
Coach Jim.
I'm Jim. I gotta say Jim.
Right?
It's your boy Jimmy VIP.
Wait a minute.
AKA
Wait a minute.
Jimmy Bourgeois. Okay? Jimmy Bourgeois.
Jimmy Bourgeois.
Okay.
Jimmy Bourgeois.
Upper class. Top shelf bitches.
Okay.
Yeah,
Top shelf bitches. I can say bitch super
Took a little
With
Nah.
sophisticated savage hit Paris, we definitely switching it up. I'm gonna be. I gotta think of a friend.
Right. And it took him long enough.
Yeah, but nah, you don't like.
Oh, now you know what I'm not.
Incredible about it.
See, man, you were the one that spit my tears.
I'm sure somebody did. Oh man, but welcome back, y'all. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, we are here.
For all the new people watching, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
For all the old people watching,
Right.
We thank
you as well.
For the people and soon to be watching.
All over the world.
We thank you.
We thank you too.
Because we come in and
Yo,
get
your
you.
hat looks dope on camera too. I just want to
Yeah, I like how Disco got the colors looking. I got the ball and pin up there.
Yeah, and we want y'all to be able to call in. Ain't nobody been calling in lately either. And I think the reason why
We want to get right into this, or we gonna go?
yeah, we gonna go into it.
You wanna get right into this.
I'm throwing shots at the whole side. I'm throwing shots at. Okay, but we are family.
Oh.
I got all my sisters and me.
We do?
Brothers. I don't know. But look, we talking about family.
Yes,
Family.
people,
That don't
right?
matter.
We are talking about family today.
Yes.
And the reason why I'm talking about it is we was talking about the difference with family and relatives. Okay.
Family.
And relatives.
And I know that sounds crazy. Like
does.
people like that's the same thing.
No,
Nah.
not.
It's
It is not. Now I'm gonna
Big
give.
difference.
I want to go. I mean, we can all go around, but I want to give the perfect explanation of what I'm talking about.
Right, Disco, we only got about 6 minutes and a half on the curse clock too. So
Yeah, so-
whenever you do decide to put it up, we only had about 6 and a half. I'm keeping up in my.
And yeah, family.
I
So
apologize. I've been,
No, you're good, brother. I just
it's all good. It's all good, Disco.
That's to keep us in check. That's why I gotta remind you.
slack today, bro.
Ah, come on.
Everybody get a day, man.
Right.
But look,
We here,
There
ain't
we
we?
go.
I give you 5 minutes.
You grew up on it.
family, relatives, right? To me, look, man, I shoot live every day. All right, I'm gonna put you on blast. I shouldn't do it.
Not every day.
Come on, man.
It's a business call,
But you're supposed to put it on.
but it's a business call. Like the business can't sleep. I mean,
Is
all right,
it
but look,
a safe?
Right.
yes, it is.
See, yeah.
It's about the-
Anyway,
okay, so y'all can hear about family and relatives.
Yeah.
family and relatives.
Family and relatives. We are family. Basically, we wanted to talk about like the difference because a lot of people get it misconstrued and misunderstood that just because they're your family, they're your family. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Just
That's-
no.
No.
Okay, I got you. I
and
was right.
if that makes sense, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like, and it's like, nah, you really, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
I see it as okay. Family, you can say family, relatives. They're the same as far as blood.
right.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, this is y'all. This is y'all saying. I'm gonna give you mine.
No, what I'm saying is people will say, okay, you know how we saying is different. It is a difference, but it is the same in this, as the aspect of blood. If you're my blood,
Oh yeah. You my blood. You my blood.
See,
you my
there-
blood.
there's also a
But
thing.
now that's where you separate. Okay, just because we blood, that don't mean we family.
Right.
And I think he was gonna kind of
That's
say
what I was gonna say.
relatives.
Right,
Blood makes you a relative.
right. Blood makes you a relative. It don't make you my family.
Right.
Right. That's
Yeah.
That's why I was going because, like, when I say
That makes sense.
my family for one, when you're a parent, of course, your family is whoever, your kids, if you choose to be married, whoever. But to me, it's your inner circle is really your family. Like I consider the people in this room my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas I have relatives, which are blood,
Plenty of relatives.
who I don't even speak to. No, I mean, it don't even have to be on a, everyday basis.
It's
But it's not even, it's like, when somebody die,
right.
when something of that
It's
nature.
not even on like you don't want to put no time on it, like certain amount of times you have to speak to a person. But
Right.
If you go more than say a month,
With your sister or brother, I think that's sister or brother is kind of that's kind of rough. I would think.
Nah,
Yeah, I think we should step. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to do better with that as us. You know what I'm saying? Especially if there's kids involved and you got nieces and nephews and they, your kids, so your kids got cousins. Like, we need to keep those bonds because you know what it is, bro? Like, I don't know about for y'all, but we don't have the same size families like grandma and grandpops used to. You know what I'm saying? When they was having 8 and 9 kids, and like
It
our
depends, though.
No, I'm saying our moms and pops didn't have
Right.
It was just me and my brother. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
yeah,
So
Well,
like
me and my 2 sisters.
right, so it ain't
Facts.
7 of
You and
us. You know what I'm
your-
saying?
Right,
Right.
right.
So
Okay,
we
got
gotta
you.
keep that bond tight. You know what I'm
Tighter.
saying? Like yeah.
'Cause-
Matter of fact, what's my bad? But wasn't we talking about the other day how certain situations, depending on if you have sons or daughters, like I know dudes in situations where they're gonna lose their last name in about another generation
Right.
because if they have one more girl and they have a son, it's a wrap. If she gets married and
or
you know
you
what I'm
don't
saying?
have any more sons. Like,
Yeah.
That's the way your name
yeah,
can pass
yeah,
on.
yeah,
is
yeah.
that you have a son,
Right. So you think about
unless you got
situations
those,
So let's
Yeah.
think about this,
females
though.
who want to go ahead and not.
Let's think about
I'm
back
just
in-
saying. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. Don't give last name.
the hyphen.
No, not even hyphen. Don't even get. No, I just don't.
I
even,
mean, but
Yeah, we're not right.
and then it just
I'm
depends on
living-
the situation.
I'm living through a hyphen. See,
Yeah.
I'm living through a hyphen.
Some people
Not,
live-
because my oldest daughter.
Right,
So,
right.
for instance,
Oh, a
if the
hyphen
father's
or
not in the life of the child, I feel, even though the woman wants to put the name there, they say biblically, like it's supposed to be, boys could carry on the name.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
it depends, like you said, because like I got a brother and a sister. We all don't have the same last names.
that's common
That's
in,
common, right?
in
Right.
our color.
Right.
Definitely.
In our situation, and like so that has a lot to do with it. But think about the families back in the day. Okay, what it is? We had a cookout last week for Jada's graduation, right? Dope low get together, and it had the vibe of back in the day.
Right.
And that's because families now, whether the size of the family has changed, I really don't think that has a lot. That has a small piece of it, but I think a lot of it has to do with how families are just distant now
Absolutely.
compared to before.
Definitely.
Like,
We talked about family to where it kind of is like another cycle, and I think Disco has said something to
We can
before
curse.
to where, where you have. Would you curse that? Fuck yeah, great.
yeah, great. Okay, got it out of the way.
Gotta do it.
Okay.
But it starts where, like you said, our aunts, the older generation.
Right.
For so long, when we was kids, okay, they were together. As they get older, like you said before, we still need to step up to where, okay, let's go ahead and call. But then on the same aspect, how much
How you
energy,
number, though?
how much energy do you want to put into it? It got to be a two-way street.
I agree.
Out of all your cousins, right? And I'm asking myself this question as I ask y'all. Who's the one that you know is responsible enough to put together a family reunion?
I'm gonna be
see-
honest.
Right. You can go
I'm gonna go
first.
first.
You
I'm
can
gonna go first.
Yeah, I did.
So I can only
Because
think
we're in
of
the
one,
same
right?
family, right? We're in the same family.
Right.
I mean, different generations, but still same. But to be honest, I would say me and Boog was trying to put something together, and I would say other than me, it would be me and him because, and I feel comfortable with that. Not saying that I have any
Yeah, and it's not
any
disrespecting
animosity
nobody else,
or
yeah.
disrespect to anybody else.
Right.
I just feel like that there's a lot of bad blood a lot of times in families to where
And it's a lot of family that has the same thing.
right. We didn't just talk about our family. I'm just saying
Right.
family.
Same family. It's
Families-
animosities, a lot of
families-
stuff throughout the years.
throughout the years,
Yep.
build up, and it
Build
becomes
up.
to be an issue that
Down the line,
nobody get resolved until somebody die.
Right. Now everybody want to be all lovey-dovey at the funeral.
At the funeral, like, oh, I wish. Look,
Yeah.
fuck,
and really that can just be off of emotion that you're doing that. You
Oh,
don't
it
really
definitely
want to,
is,
you know what I mean?
Definitely is. Yeah.
And that's
I don't
where
know. I mean, yeah, but what if, I can't see people growing up and then it's like 70, 80 now, right now. I mean, you literally grew up with somebody, in the house with them. Then your parents are gone. So really, you don't have nothing left but your siblings.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like to
When you get to the age,
bring
right.
back that type of, memory so y'all can share these type of memories because days are numbered at this point.
Right.
So
These
why
are-
not-
why not?
So why not rekindle these memories with people who actually remember them shits?
I just think some people may be selfish and some too much pride,
That's
and
exactly what.
when you get at a certain age, you like, you know what?
Is it feasible? Because see, this is what always happens, like with us, right? My family, like everybody spread out, whether they're in Cali
Right.
or in the middle, you know what I'm saying, in Indiana, and spread out, you know what I'm saying? And
that can put a strain. That
right,
kind
so
of
now it's like, what's convenient for everybody? You know what I mean? Like, where we gonna fucking meet at? New York is the home base, obviously, so that's where we always kind of want to do it at in Long Island. But motherfuckers in Cali is like, well, damn,
Shit.
it's more expensive for me than for you. You know what I'm saying, to get there. So, and then now you get that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, it's just then you get the bickering, or who's gonna help me pay for this? I gotta get my kids out there. I gotta get this out there. You know what I mean? Like, so where I'm gonna stay at? Where I'm gonna stay at? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. So all of that shit.
You gotta
now
take
once
into
finances
consideration,
get
right.
involved,
All that shit.
it's chaos. Once finances get involved,
See,
now
but
nobody
Boog,
wanna listen.
this is why I said me and Boog. Because me and Boog have been talking about this shit for years, that
Right.
we want to go ahead and take care of the event.
There you go.
Period. So it ain't no, oh, well, I can't. Okay. You get here,
Right. All you gotta do is get it.
get your ass here.
Yeah.
We're going to have room and board for the out of towners.
Right.
Okay. Plus, I live here. If you need a spot to stay, okay, cool. Some of the kids,
Yep.
not your grown asses.
Right. Yeah.
Some
yeah,
of the
yeah.
kids can come, come chill at my spot. You know, we got family here. We got friends here. We can make things happen
Yeah.
for an event like that.
Right.
But I'd rather me and him do it because we're going to pay for it and not ask for a dime in return. We just want y'all to get your ass here.
But now,
And-
where you so you're gonna do it in Atlanta? You
Yeah.
do it in Atlanta.
Yes. Because all you paying for is to get here. We got you. Yo, we're going to try to get a nice mansion.
not necessarily in Atlanta, but you know.
Yeah, not
church.
wherever it is. Even if it's
Right. Yeah. No, yeah. But I'm saying,
Right.
but you do it in the
Yeah,
city.
Right,
I mean,
right.
pertaining to our particular family, like with you, you know what I'm saying, Cali and all,
Right, that's
and all
that's
that,
that's some
I would
different
still
situation.
come up with a situation. I'd be like, okay, we're gonna do this every year, and we're gonna rotate this bitch.
Yeah, we
Something.
rotate it. Yeah.
But see,
Yeah.
even and the crazy
Niggas
thing
can't come
about
together for that.
even the
Niggas
thing
won't.
about it is like I still have little doubts to even if shit's paid for, there's still gonna be an issue, and that's sad.
Don't bring your ass.
That's fucking
Keep
sad
your-
to even think about. You know what I'm saying?
Keep your worrisome ass where you at. Like if somebody tell me free, just come on, I'm gonna get with my family. The problem is they gonna be worrying about the problems that they have with the family members. Have to come face to face now with somebody that you've been talking shit about.
Right.
Right. All year.
Or something right. Or
Or,
something correct.
or something that came up, or you owe said person in your family 300 or whatever kind of money or whatever, and then you got to come see this person face to face. But still, as a family, I'm gonna tell you one thing. When my grandfather was alive, right? He was like to me the patriarch of my family.
That's what I was gonna say.
know what I'm saying?
Memorial Day, too.
Patriots now.
Yeah. Memorial Day. Salute to all the veterans out
Oh
there.
yeah, salute to all the veterans. We love you. Thank you.
We love you and thank
Rest
you
in
for your
peace to
service.
the ones that
Definitely.
passed away.
No doubt.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. But when my grandfather was alive, it was like like everything fell in place.
Yeah.
Like if there was a problem, he was able to handle that, or give advice or lend a dollar,
Right.
but he was that stern force where nobody even really, like, you couldn't even lie to him.
Was it because you had somebody, right? When I say you, not us, the generation before us, they had somebody to disappoint? Because when you ain't got nobody to disappoint, it's somebody that can look at you dead in your eye and say you fucking up and you got to eat that because that's your mother or your father. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of
Are you talking
sways
about
you a little
like the
different.
next generation? Like
No,
new
I'm talking about
generation?
the generation before. It's like our moms and our pops. Like, because like Jimmy said, like, after that patriarch died, who steps
Right.
up? After grandpops and your grandfather died,
Right.
your grandmother died.
and
Somebody
I can
has
see
to
that
step up
to
and play
where-
that
It's like a battle for
yeah,
it. though.
because we don't want to disrespect them by
Right.
one of the nephews or nieces or stepping up and be like, okay,
Correct,
I'm gonna run
correct.
shit. Give me the wheels. Let me do this. They gonna look at you unless you got all your fucking business together, and they still gonna look at you like,
They
See,
who are you?
That's
You know what I'm saying?
where, as you were saying, as with that first generation, you had to where you had the multiple kids. So
Right.
once the grandparents
Right.
stopped, like you said, there's no one to
There is,
really
though.
answer.
There
to.
is, but
there
they-
is.
But,
But
is
it
everybody
doesn't
else
matter.
going to fall in line?
Yeah, there
Correct.
you go. There you
The
go.
lack of respect, like I said, like we would like black families are different from a lot of different families, man. Like I was raised by my grandmother and grandfather.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like So yeah, I live with my mom, but most of the time,
Right, I get it.
I was at my grandmother or grandfather's house, and they lived.
Would you think
in
that's a
walking
lot
distance.
of? I don't know about like Caucasians families, but I think that happens in a lot of African American black families too, where you have the grandma and you still have the mom, but both of them kind of help raise. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But it should be like that.
it's like I go back and forth. You know
But
what I'm
that's
saying?
what we're fucked up at, because the other races have the whole family to help raise that child.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole support
To
system.
where
It's not just mom.
To where it's the grandmom.
We might have been the
All
last
the
generation.
Everybody wants the best for that
We
child.
might have been the last generation to benefit from that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because your aunts and your uncles, especially us, because we grew up early in New York, so it was
Right.
just different back then. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was.
Everybody, you know what I mean? So it's, yeah, I think that we might have been the last generation to benefit from, like you said, your aunts and your uncles cheering you on. Even the neighbors could bust your ass if you fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to make sure your moms or your pops know that you just did some wild shit up the street. So,
Now, could that have been because? I'm thinking right now, could that have been because
Smack
maybe
City.
the kids might have had kids at an earlier age,
No.
so therefore
No.
they didn't know no better, so they had to get out and do more stuff.
how much does the times change and play with?
That's what I'm saying. Time,
Not
time has a
necessarily
lot
the
to do with it.
people.
yeah, the time change so well.
Times changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit just got different from. Just remember how carefree we was, and when I say our parents, I don't mean this in a bad way. How old was you when you were staying home by yourself? Dumb early. I remember walking home kindergarten.
See, but look, think about this.
Okay,
You had an older brother. I had an
yeah,
older
yeah,
sister.
yeah,
so
yeah,
they were 8 years older than us.
Yeah,
So
that could be
they
different.
were our supervision. But I can remember sometime if she was out or doing something, I literally
Right.
was.
And then when your mom was comfortable enough to let you just be in the crib by yourself, that was around about 5th grade, bro. That was about 4th and 5th grade when.
For me, it
No,
was
wait.
definitely 3rd grade.
How old is it? Wait,
Yeah, about 30.
how old
For me,
is
it was 3rd grade because I was.
That's 10.
When you was old enough to pour a bowl of cereal, know not to cut that stove
Know not to
on,
touch that
and
fucking
shit like
stove.
that. Because if she got off a little later, you was always
How old do you
being the
think that
home.
was?
That's what I'm saying. That had to be
It
like
just
8
depends
and
on.
9,
It just depends. I think
See,
it
because-
depends on your level of responsibility.
right.
Facts and what your parents allow
I
you.
brought that up to
do
say
to
this. When are you doing that for your kids now? Well, Book got you right because you don't have kids yet. But when are you doing that for? You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of in a different situation.
got
You was
older.
always
Yeah,
always
You don't went through that stage though. So
Right,
when,
right,
so
right.
when
Okay,
did you,
okay. Put it this way.
you went through that stage.
Okay,
Definitely was older than when
I
we
would
did.
say 12.
See what
I
I'm
would
saying?
say
Right.
12.
And by 12, niggas was scrambling eggs and cooking bacon and shit
Actually,
all and all that.
I give him 11. I give him 11.
yeah,
I give him
yeah.
11. I get
Nigga, that's 7th grade.
I used to leave. Kiki used to be able to. She's about 11. Like I could say, yo, I'm about to go run somewhere real quick.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Right.
Yeah, I could do that. And she was about 11. They was
I
like
wanna
9.
say-
and
I want to say 4th grade for me because I had a little brother and sister.
right. So you,
Mom, so I
but
had
you're
to.
forced
I'm
to
saying,
be.
yeah.
See,
I was
not only
forced
that,
to.
Right.
at what age are most black males the man of the house compared to
early.
when they're supposed to be?
Dumb early.
I think it depends on the family structure.
It is, but now I'm just
Even
I'm
the
just saying
certain
on most
respons-
cases. I'm
even the
just saying-
certain responsibilities we're taught more so how to be the head of the household as opposed to a white family or everybody. They're not really taught how to be the head of, and if I'm wrong, somebody call me
No,
and correct me. 'Cause I
well,
ain't
no,
know
They're
that.
educated on how
Yeah.
to be, but
Right.
they're not.
We taught that, you got to pay these bills, you got to do this,
Okay,
you got to
I get so
see what I'm saying?
They didn't
Like,
have to focus on life.
right, there you go. Yeah. Our life lessons was a little different.
We had to
Their
focus on.
allowance is a little bit.
They're not, but they was focused on school. Listen, you got to do this for school.
you go.
Yeah.
We was told, school, but listen, this what goes on in the house. I got to leave.
Right.
When I leave the house,
Right. You
make
see
sure
what these
this-
bills look like. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You
The
see the
label-
bills on the table.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
You know,
I'm glad we kind of transitioned there because that brings me to like what I wanted to touch on was like single mothers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me personally, my mom being a single mother, all of our moms being single mothers until they eventually, remarried and found somebody.
Right.
It's like I
now,
have a,
I ain't gonna say.
Go ahead.
So, what do you call a single mother?
I call a single mother,
Because
where
I was talking to people and they was having a conversation.
okay, now single
What-
mother, I'm
No,
not
the
talking.
stereotype for
I'm
single
talking about the single mothers that the dads.
Can you be a single mother by choice?
I want to get into that.
Yeah, because
I don't want to get into. Now,
That's what
you
I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying?
I know one
That's
person
what I'm saying.
that shows.
You got single mothers. Every single mother, sometimes you have a
That's
choice.
because
Sometimes
black
you
females
don't
are too
have
strong.
a choice.
A lot of
There
them
you
are
go.
too strong. I don't care. I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
Right,
Listen,
you're right.
Black
You didn't wanna go
females are
there.
strong. I didn't want to go there, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
I
like
get
a
it.
lot of times they're stronger,
Right.
and they come and it takes a strong man for real,
Definitely
to
does.
deal with that.
It
And that was the
definitely does.
problem because our men, like our fathers, were weak. Because I'm gonna tell you how they're weak. They fell for crack. They fell
You can't put
for
it all on them, though.
Listen, bro.
They fell for crack. No. When you say fall for crack, this
All of them didn't fall for it.
not
Yeah.
all of them, but it was.
the era of the 80s period.
It was a hard
wiped
era.
them out.
But those are out.
Wiped them
I
out.
get you.
Yeah,
It
like
just happened to be the
But if you were strong, okay, if you were around and a man in that era, I know you. You're strong enough not to go through that.
right.
They look, man.
I get it. I'm just saying not.
I'm just
you know,
calling
And
it
the
a spade a
incentive
spade.
to put the black man out the house because of welfare. You know what I'm saying? So now, I get X amount of money as long as this
would
man
you give
ain't
it a little
around.
percentage that maybe just there was a little bit of pressure of being a black man during that time?
Oh yeah, it was
Okay.
fucked up. Yeah.
Right? Is that
So
no,
is
put
there
it-
not
no,
pressure now?
Yeah, there's pressure now.
Listen, black men gonna have pressure until we die of a heart attack.
Exactly. Right.
Until we die.
No
of a
matter
stroke.
what, that's all I'm saying.
So
no matter
it's a
what,
what we gonna have to find a way. See, but
Okay.
we black
Finish it.
men. We
Right,
black
definitely.
men. Okay, what I'm saying about single mothers, I have a soft spot for single mothers who don't have any help from their baby daddy.
Right.
Like I don't know why, and I know why. It's because my mother
Yeah.
was one of those women. So I do have a weak spot, right? For that. So I do have a problem with dudes, niggas, who do have kids, right? And
Nothing.
and you can't do it like you was actually talking about, like, fuck the bum ass niggas, like one time you were saying. And it makes sense because, all right, like, without, you don't have to be with the bitch. We understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Like, you don't have to be with a bitch, but growing up without a father in my life, I think I probably could have been great. I think just on the presence alone. Now I ain't even had a presence.
Right.
So nowadays it's okay, like you said, the child support, right? So it's money. So money replaces the time.
Yep. And you know what's crazy? Like I used to think, and this was at a young age, because the absence of a father, this was like something I always put on myself, and it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Because I ended up with 2. But I used to always be like, yo, if I have multiple children by multiple women, I failed. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I didn't want to be my father so
Exactly.
fucking much.
Bad. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way I can, I can't. I gotta, whoever I have a child with, that's just what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and, it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? But it was an unrealistic goal. But I ain't gonna say it's unrealistic.
It's not.
Do
It's
you
not.
think
That's
now?
fucked up. That
But
was-
see,
that's true.
even with that, I would say sometimes you want to stay with that person. Yeah, what you're saying.
Well, it's not that I didn't want to say.
You
It's
on
just
Facebook?
it was just
That's on Facebook. Instagram.
Yeah. It was just that it just.
And then but that can happen though. But see,
right.
people don't realize, like, when you're younger, you don't think that. Yeah, if I get with this person, I'm gonna have a baby, we'll have a family. It's all good.
Yeah.
Just because you have a baby with a person, that doesn't mean.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
I
that.
hate to say it. That doesn't mean you have to be with that person.
Right.
You're gonna try to work, and sometimes you go too far to where it's, okay, now you don't like the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that comes from, once again, it starts from us not being told, okay, get with a female, date the female, learn. Let's see. Here we work it up before we have kids.
There you go. Now, do we all have to accept responsibility for that, as men and women?
Yeah, we
Fuck yeah.
yeah. No, we gotta respect responsibility. Anything
Right.
we do.
Because I seen something real quick, and it's going to spin off, but it's not. We can bring it right back. We got to go on break.
Yep.
All right. We about to be back in 2 and 2, y'all.
2 and 2.
Bing, bing, bing.
Bye.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It all started with a vision.
A hustle, a grind,
Discipline, dedication,
faith, and loyalty. Sophisticated savage. The brand.
the lifestyle.
It's just different. Yo, we talk about family, man. Nice heated topic. And, yeah, we actually went on to talk about the baby moms, and off camera, Z had said something about.
Yes, and this is gonna it's like I said, it's about family, but it's a real conversation because I seen it posted, and it's a question that probably should be had amongst men and women of our age because we have kids, you know, getting ready to start hanging out and doing if they're not already, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and the question was basically if both parties are inebriated, drunk, smacked, whatever, you know, slang you want to use, and consensual sex is had, but then when they wake up the next day, whatever the case may be, yeah, you tried to get me, you tried to get me.
It actually look like mine.
No,
Yes,
sir.
he definitely wasn't with us
No,
today.
Yeah. So how?
And you didn't see him for about a week.
Because it could have been at the crib,
He wasn't.
I didn't know.
and you know, you go to the crib, pick it up.
Either way, it's been 24 hours. So the lighter game is that.
Okay.
Yeah, what up, is
Disclaimer. Gotcha.
shout out Adele and Terrell looking in on
What
the.
up? What up, Terrell? But yeah. So
So consensual sex.
yeah. Okay, there we go. I had lost my train of thought.
Shorty scream.
Right. So they wake up the next day,
Right.
and she says, "You raped me."
She's lying.
No, it's not that she's lying. Dudes are
Okay.
getting jammed
So
up
you know what? Yeah. Go ahead.
because they're saying, "Well, she was drunk, so she wasn't in the right state of mind." Well, it's like, all right, well, I wasn't in the right state of mind. Not me personally, but you know, this because it ain't
What up,
happened to me.
Terrell?
But you know, he wasn't in the right state of mind either. So that when they said that, I was like, damn, because how do you feel as a father of a daughter? You know what I'm saying? Like you almost want to side with her, but then if you have a son in that situation, you're like, well, hell no. Nigga, they both was drunk. You know what I'm saying? So these are
No.
situations that, God forbid, you have to face as a parent. But
How old? Would it be a
Teenagers, I would
difference
say.
if
I wouldn't know if that was...
no. What I'm saying is, would it be a difference if the scenario was with teenagers,
see what
kids,
you're saying.
or older adults?
That's a good question.
Because that shit still happen.
That's a good question.
You know what I mean? But then at the end of the day, no matter what, and it's the same to say, but the
Think
male.
you'd be more lenient on the kid.
Well, okay, real quick. On me looking at the male, regardless, for the rest of his life,
Yes, sir.
because that happened.
That shit carrying. Yeah,
That's just
that shit
carrying.
Yo.
Even no matter what, even if she come out and lie, lie. It doesn't matter. You was accused.
Right.
Y'all saw
What
the
about
movie. Y'all saw the movie Half Baked.
Yes.
I am full baked.
Yes.
But let's get back
Like
to
a
it.
potato.
When I watched the playback, I've been talking low this whole time.
Yeah.
Some smack.
But
But as far as
let me get that useless
man, that's so
Greatest
okay.
team in America.
red white book.
So
They both-
it's a sticky
But
slope.
see, that's
you know what I mean?
that's
Like,
where, and I know we're gonna talk about later. That's where the double standard come into play.
Who's driving?
I'm driving,
Oh,
but that's where the double standard come into play because, like you said, you got a son or if you got a daughter,
yeah.
how you gonna feel about
How
the
you gonna-
situation?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have double standards.
Let's go.
Like
Great.
I'm a parent.
And I think you have to. Fuck,
Right,
you
like,
have to.
you
man.
have to.
You have to. And you know what?
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
you
can
just
say
have
nothing
to.
because guess what? These are my kids.
Right.
I don't have kids, but
And if you don't like it,
kiss my ass.
kiss my ass. Like Eddie Murphy said.
Right.
There you go.
Watching the ships roll in, and now watch them roll away again. Lillian.
He's trying to pop in his head. Yeah.
He was like, if the house on fire, he was like, yo, you better not use the phone. If I get to my house and the fire department, I say, hey, how'd y'all know it's a fire? My wife called me. I'm gonna whip your fucking ass. Like, that shit was hilarious.
Right.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about,
Check out Raw.
That was Raw.
Yeah, that was Raw.
Okay, I
when he wore a
believe it.
purple suit, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't know
it.
about
That
Yeah,
was-
he
don't
wore
know.
a purple suit.
Well,
Larry
they
was
should.
the
Yeah,
bar.
with the fucking eye rocks he's
Yeah,
wearing.
yeah.
Fucking Mooney over here, nobody like candy.
'Cause I was watching
Juju,
yeah,
some
but yeah, okay. No, I mean, I feel you.
I mean, you gotta like.
Because
Me personally, I don't care what people say about me. I don't look.
Yes.
You have sons.
Yep.
If you have daughters, you better have double standards
better raise
when it
them
comes to raising your children.
I'm telling you.
Your son, he's gonna be out in the real world.
Right.
Let him do what he needs to do. Your daughter, I'm sorry. There are limitations on
There
the
is,
things that
man.
you can do.
There
And you know
just
what?
is. Starring ladies.
Okay, I can say this.
Okay.
Both, you still gonna say you ain't grown till you get out of my house. How about that?
Yeah,
So-
but
so tell me-
No.
When I saying it, because when your daughter start doing, okay, maybe not the dad,
what age are you saying?
but when it comes to the moms, there's a difference. When it comes to the
Mom
moms,
can say it to both.
Yeah,
Mom-
but
the moms is gonna. Oh, you think you grown?
Nah.
No,
Yeah, it is. But they're harder on the boys than they are the girls.
Can I tell
Yeah.
you what I'm most fearful of my son doing, because he's the oldest right now,
Okay.
is getting somebody pregnant or getting hurt. So
Now
with
you-
my
you
daughter,
feel that-
I'm more fearful of like 100 million more.
Okay,
things,
so
you know
let me
what
ask
I'm
you
saying?
this. You fear that he might get a baby. He may get a baby mama, a crazy baby, or
There you go. Yeah,
just
just the chick that he don't want to get pregnant, and now you're dealing with this. Now you ruin your life.
not say ruin your life, but you make your life harder.
Yeah, you made it way.
Yo, you know what though? When it comes to making babies, I'm like, that's a part of life. So
It is a part of life,
It is.
but it's it got to be a time though to
yeah, you
It
need
really
to be
do
ready.
gotta be a
'Cause I'm not
time.
gonna let you do it like I did right out of high school and be
Right,
fucked up.
right. You don't realize that.
And
You
then
have
be
that
trying,
shit-
have to live with my black ass. No fucking way. So, get your shit together before
There
you
you go.
leave.
There you
You'll
go.
never have to come back again. Yo, we was talk about that. How
You can come
the
back.
generation
You know.
above us, like my mom. Okay, for instance, I got charged rent, right? I don't know how many of y'all also got charged
I
rent.
got
So you got extorted everything.
Yeah, so as soon as I got my check,
Yeah.
hey, look, hey, man,
I need this.
hey, check this out. This was gonna happen.
Wait, how early-
Magically, the power bill is $90 behind.
So how early? How early would you get charged rent?
As soon as I made $1.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
As soon as I could make $1, I was kicking
Oh
in.
yeah.
And yeah, because I had diabetes, so I was getting
Soon as a nigga
I was
became
getting
an earner,
I was getting anti
whatever.
disability.
soon as you got bumped up to an earner,
But as soon as you get that job, you get that first check. You're like, oh shit.
No. The first check shouldn't be high. The first check, no,
It's
they
that
ain't gonna
second or
mess with
third
you.
one.
Is that second or third? Don't let you find out. You know she's doing. Oh, you doing overtime now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know, not
Yeah.
overtime.
Yeah.
It's you getting.
you ever get
Oh.
home?
Hey, your mom gonna kick your ass.
You ever get home and she asks
She
you what
had
your
to pick you
schedule
up.
is?
You tell him.
You tell her, she be like, "Oh, you got about 35, 40 hours."
Okay, good, because I'm gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Start naming shit. You're like, well, how the fuck you gonna get that? She's like, well, you know how to do that.
Make it enough.
Make it enough. Well, damn.
I've been thinking
Right.
of you for fucking 17
Listen, don't sneak and try to buy something.
Nah.
Don't sneak and try to buy something.
Don't
You find
sneak.
out.
Don't
Wait a
say
minute, you had extra money?
Come in the house with a brand bag kicks.
Nah, it ain't even that.
No, yeah, right.
Don't try to plan something with 2 checks out. Like you like, yeah, with that check, yo, yeah, bet we go.
I'm doing the-
Then it's time to go, right? And then you get your check and you come on, she's like, hey, hey, look, I got this bill and this bill. You're like, Mom, I'm trying to go out of town. I don't give a damn what you trying to do.
Right?
You live in this house, don't you?
Right. Did you like, man,
Listen.
I'm moving out. Fuck
Have
all
you
that.
We ain't
Look.
talking about a little $30, America. We talking about a good $1.50.
Son,
When the
Nigga,
check
back-
is 180.
Yeah, he
When
said
the
back
check
in
is
95, 96, nigga. You know how much that shit was?
$4.25 an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know how much money we was spending.
$4.25 an hour.
$4.25.
Then we got bumped. I remember we
an
went
hour.
475. Then I remember 515.
Then we worked like in Williamsburg, so
Yeah,
they gave us a little bit of incentive.
Yeah.
Oh,
to
you started
work.
right.
Man,
But
and
still,
you felt proud for $5.50.
Hell.
What?
And then you giving up
Nigga, you feel-
25% of
you
your
feel
check.
fine, get your own check. And think about it. Look.
Uncle Sam in one of your pockets, Mom Duke.
Hey, check this out.
Then you had a girlfriend. That was it.
Oh,
Check this out.
You're broke.
There's no way you get around this. She got to take you to cash your check.
Nah.
No, listen, no, see,
My friends is well
for the ones, okay.
I'm on the bus. You like, look, my check.
That's the one thing I was able to get around with.
See, it depends on how early you started working.
Nigga, I was working early. I'm just saying, I just got lucky.
Because your people, well, my mom's had to take me to go and open up an account. So therefore, so therefore, when I go to
that was the one. That was the one.
That was the only thing. When they took you to open the account, because then they had access to your account.
Well, she gave me my PIN number. She was like, "This your PIN number."
Yeah,
I was
but
like, "Wait,
how
I'm not
often
gonna
do you recognize
No.
how much money's gone? Like, I know they were giving it back from time to time. Like, here, $32.
No. How about you do this?
I need
Hey, look,
gas money.
Gas money. Shit.
I'm gonna borrow. Look, how about this? I'm gonna borrow $100. I need to borrow $100. I'm gonna give it back to you when I get paid.
No. Okay, when she said that,
When you said,
it wasn't a question.
right, it wasn't.
I was telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, I borrowed 100, and I'll give it back when I do.
And then what about?
She's not giving it back.
And not giving it back.
I dare you to say,
I did.
excuse me.
I did.
Do
Excuse
you
me.
remember that 100 that
Right, yeah.
Oh, really?
Holy shit! I did.
Hold on. I know everybody heard this.
Change a shitty diaper?
You got the
See,
nerve
I'm
to
bringing
ask me
up
some
everything that
fucking
you
money
did.
back?
I'm bringing up
You done
everything.
threw up on me? All that shit. You done stole from my dresser drawer?
You remember you broke the glass? Huh? You broke my dish.
Do you know how much that
Everything got a flood about that, huh?
$100 back. Pay the rent next
Pay the
month.
rent.
Whoa, wait a minute. How we go from that to that?
Yo, you tell them no and disagree.
Oh yeah, you tell them no.
Yo, from that day on, you paying rent.
Yeah, oh yeah.
From that day on,
That's what you
paying.
do?
Okay, from now on, here's what I need: $150 a month. You're like, what? Like,
Damn, huh? Wait a minute.
I only work on weekends.
And then, and then you better hope you get check it out. You better hope you get put on the schedule.
Yeah.
Fuck around,
I need my money.
you don't get put on the schedule.
Yeah, 'cause she's like, you about to go in the real world when you turn 18.
Yeah.
Not a day after.
Look, and how about this? How you calling me? Did you call to see if you put in the schedule? Yeah, call him, man. Well,
Nah.
call him again.
Nah, look.
Damn.
You need
150.
some hours. Like,
I need that 150. I need that 150 every
Hey,
month.
you wanted to stay home and sleep all damn day, huh?
Yo, you know what's funny? Like the
We got
first time.
distorted, yo. We got distorted.
All right, check this out. Remember that first time? I had a situation, right? The first time I figured something big came up. I wanted to do it real bad, and I owed my rent, right? So I'm like, okay, this is my mom. I could actually tell her I only got like 45. Ma, I got you next week when I get paid.
Right.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm gonna go buy these shoes and this guy's doggone shirt, and I'm gonna come into the house.
You gonna do it anyway.
I'm gonna buy it anyway. Then I'm gonna come and say,
You
so she's like,
it's my
what?
money.
You don't bring up the rent or nothing. You just, hey, mom, what's going on? You're just walking around the house like nothing going on. She's like, what's going on is this rent money. Where's your where's your rent money? Oh, man. This week, man, you know what happened was, yeah, the beach cruise just got like both out.
What you got to pull that line in? Oh, it's over with.
Yo, she was
Got
like,
like both hours.
are those new shoes?
Right.
Yeah. So how much were those? I was like, 100?
Yeah.
Okay, so you only got 50, right? I was like, yeah, give me them shoes. Give me my shoes. At that point, you're a grown man. You're like,
Right.
hey, look,
Like,
you're going to have to
look,
fight for
lady.
these shoes.
Yeah, look,
Like,
lady.
there's
Nothing you could do
about
about
these
these
shoes.
shoes.
I'm not giving you these. Okay, well, you got to go. That's what you like leave?
Right, leave.
You're like, yeah,
What's going on here?
I need you to get out. So then you call and people like, hey, bro.
Yeah. And when you get rejected and you gotta humble yourself, and you might have been popping little shit like you asked them where to go.
Right. It's like, you immediately.
You just knew, right?
Right. So I'm supposed to go.
Right.
And look, and back then, there was no cell phone. Sometimes you
Hell no.
Hell no.
You gotta use a house phone call.
my phone. What?
Right?
Excuse me, what you doing?
I need 25 cents for this phone call.
Right.
See, under your breath, you like, bitch.
Right, you want to say some motherfucker?
You like,
I'm your fucking son. Right.
How you
This-
raggedy bitch?
that's what I'm thinking of. Like, I'm just saying,
I did.
You fucking doing this to me? What is happening?
I'm jumping away with a big rig.
Yes.
You made your wife.
Yeah. Right.
Treat me like
How
that.
did it even get to this?
Hello.
We sound like a scorned woman. How did it even get to this?
So look, you want to say I hate it here?
Yeah.
But you know I did you.
Because after you get the shit beat out of you, you definitely get
I
out of
did.
that.
Or say anything. I wish I go somewhere else. Just say anything about not living
Okay,
in.
let me ask y'all a question.
Oh, it's alright.
I had an incident
It's alright. It's
where
right.
I had enough of whoopings. Like, I was like, this is it. You know what?
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
But you know what? No.
Wait.
Give me this damn back.
Right. This man, like your man.
Exactly.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
listen,
That's when you cross the threshold.
Exactly.
Definitely
You know,
know. Yeah.
after that,
Look, Ma.
look,
Mom, I'm listen. I'm listen.
I'm gonna tell you how it went down.
You start doing your hand like a white dude. Like, all right.
Hey, first I got hit with it 3 times, like pop, pop, pop.
Hey, move, bro. And no. Ain't shit in slow motion like yo. Ain't doing it.
Maniac.
You're like, yeah.
But that's just steady stinging.
Ooh, it's stinging, but you're like, I gotta show you that I'm a man. Like,
Yeah.
Until we start
right.
oh,
So
wait
that
a minute.
third one, I was like, God damn it, give me the goddamn belt. I was like,
You gotta let her know. Damn it.
exactly. I was like, there's no more fucking belt gonna happen ever again. Give me the goddamn belt. Rip that shit out of here. She
I
was
know
like,
you.
oh.
Right? She was like, she ain't back down.
On the inside, I'm,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy
she gonna
shit.
give it to me.
Yeah.
But I can't look like a pussy.
Right.
Hey, I don't want beatings anymore.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough.
There are no more.
Look. Enough. Enough.
This is it.
The buck stops here. This buck stop here.
This is it. And then you gotta hit him with the.
Yeah, you got like crazy. Yeah.
Right.
So
You
she's
gotta-
like,
But that's right. Some parents don't back the. Oh, really?
Oh, hell no.
nah, because I actually picked her up. She's blocking the door. I wanted to leave. I didn't want to get hit anymore. While she's hitting me, I'm
Oh no, mom.
I really
I love you.
Right, exactly. So that's where you gotta let them know. Right.
Here you go. Sit
That's
down
where
right
you
here.
get the tough love,
And
mom.
you still getting hit in the back of the whale. You're like, ah.
Mom, I'm not gonna listen, mom.
Cried like a baby when I got outside.
Right.
Like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
that snot cry with the shit just leaking out your nose.
And you then the chuckling in yourself. And you can barely breathe because you got them in your tongue. The shit that got swollen.
Yeah.
But there comes a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the first time my mom punched me in the face, like when she was like, you said, done with the whippers, I was in 8th grade, and I didn't do a home ec assignment or something, because I remember it had something to do with cooking.
But see-
and I was like, I'm not doing this shit.
So you must have said something smart or
Nigga.
You know, they did something weird. You must have said
I
something.
raised my voice, nigga, because
Right.
Oh, yeah.
she was like, she was giving me the speech because the school called the crib like yo da. So she was giving me the speech. You want to be a bum? You want to be like them niggas on the corner? So I'm sick of hearing that at this point. So I jumped up like, no.
I want to be a man, be a man.
She looked, like you said, she looked at me like,
Oh.
you raising your voice now?
But she realized, though, at the point that
Right,
I'm
right.
sure there's a real.
She wants to, I believe she ain't showing.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. There you
It's
go.
like,
She still want to show that she's the parent.
Exactly.
But she understood.
But she understood.
Okay, my son is becoming a man.
Boy, he's a man.
Right.
He's a man.
Kanye Morris.
A man. But
She's made it.
I'm still your goddamn parent. Now,
Dude,
All I did was punch me in the jaw. I fell back in the dresser, hit my head on the dresser, and I was seeing stars for like 30 seconds.
see, yours in 8th grade. See, mine, I was like 15, 16. I was 16. I was like, man, you know what? Fuck these whippets, man.
right, because he's like,
I'm not these whippets. No,
every person on the street.
Gonna walk with me and fuck with
So,
me. Who do you think you are to come in here and fuck with me? Don't you work? You gonna
what, baby?
Oh, hell no.
You,
Like,
because you
so-
pay all the bills, motherfucker.
Yes, motherfucker, yes.
That's what it's going
Yes.
Yeah, but as a man though, like you do get a certain age, you know, you'll never hurt your mom. You know what I'm saying? But at a certain time, you're like, look, okay,
Enough is enough.
you know, like I could take blows from a grown man on the street.
Right.
These whoopers, yeah, they sting a little bit, but
But I'm
it's
not
not.
saying
Yeah,
that.
you're
but-
not confident.
but it's not doing nothing
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
sick of this going.
I'd rather you say something to me.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I
Say
need guidance.
say that.
Because that actually hurts more.
You,
It does.
you got a
Like,
certain
Does
age.
being scolded?
Yeah. Like
But then,
the
but
wild
then,
shit our moms used to say to us, like the physical shit was, like you said, you start eating after a while. But when your mom starts saying shit, especially when you don't know about your pops too tough, you're like, you're gonna be just like that.
Fuck
nigga,
yeah, that
or-
shit hurts.
Yeah, you be like, nigga, I
don't even know
I don't
this
even know
nigga.
how to respond to that because I don't even know this nigga. And you right, he ain't
Right.
around. So how the fuck I look right now? You know what I mean? So that shit used to actually hurt worse, and that's what got through to me more so than her busting
Yeah,
my ass.
I was a crybaby type dude. Like you could, my mom, I ain't even gonna lie. She used to beat me with this extension cord. I don't give a fuck. Like it's
I mean, we could.
I would run around.
We got beat.
I'd run from the whooping.
We
Like,
from
when
the
I was
era,
younger, I'd
yeah.
run from them. And I run and close doors and lock doors. Like, nah, you ain't about to hit me with that.
So you done made her. So you done
Kill
made
me
her
if you
mad.
hit me with that.
So you done made your mom
I
mad.
did, but
Because you
I
run
got
around
tired
with
of
them
running. I got tired of running one
I'm
day.
a man, though.
Like I said,
I've saved my mom from going to jail a few times from running.
yeah.
Cause that iron that she reached for, she
Yeah.
done caught me with that shit.
Yeah.
Cause it was the closest object. You said what?
See, I didn't necessarily get beatings. I got
Fucked up.
is what you call it's what you call one hitter quitters, right?
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Right? Is where you get smacked.
I've seen several smacks that you got.
Listen,
I'm glad it was you than me.
listen.
Right.
My mom said get smacked, right?
Super smack. It's not.
And
Don't
then-
just say smack.
It's like everything stopped in slow motion.
Yes,
Yo,
yes, yes.
You
I've
get
seen.
smacked, so then you looking.
I hugged this
You
dude.
standing there and
I feel
looking,
like, damn, bro, come here, man.
and then next thing you know, it's like the fade to black. It's like it's light and it started getting dark. It's like you know that
Flash, though, you know that flash.
And then what you said, you see sparkles.
Yeah.
Once you see them sparkles, I'd have had a mild concussion at this point. Mild, and then you sitting there,
Shit slows
and
down.
the side she hit you on, why is it hotter?
Right.
Than the other side. This why?
You ever
You
get-
ain't lying.
Why?
They dislocate.
Right.
They don't smack with the slap. They go with the, they put palm in it.
Yo, see, it's that.
You ever got like, you know what I'm saying? Remember when your older cousins or your older brother used to fuck with you and then they would get serious? You ever got the wind knocked out of you
All the time.
by your older cousin?
See, I'm his older cousin.
Y'all picture that nigga loud here too.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I down there,
That shit will think
I'm
you
his older-
have you thinking you about to die. I remember my older cousin Mike. Shout out to Mike, man. Like that nigga, he's like 6 years older than me. Football.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
disco something happened.
That nigga punched me in the stomach so hard one day,
Urgent,
fucking
just
with me,
urgent,
man. He was like,
just-
"Put your hands up."
I feel like-
Boom! Caught me with a Mike Tyson.
And your gut.
My nigga, I was down.
Yeah.
I was immediately started crying. As soon as I could catch my breath, immediately started. I'm like, nigga, I'm a kid. What are you doing? You're like 16. What the fuck?
Bump that. So
My older-
bump that. I was at a, and it wasn't no older person, but I was at a summer camp. I said I went in 4th grade. I'm drinking. I was drinking the water. I was talking shit to this girl. I'm been over drinking at the water fountain, drinking over.
No, damn, boy.
She walking around. Yeah, I swear to God, she kicked me in my damn stomach. She kicked out talking shit or whatever. Back in 4th grade, playing around with the girls. Yeah, I'm over there drinking water, sort of off guard. I'm drinking
Straight to
water.
the stomach.
I swear to God,
Sweet,
right there,
sweet belly
Sweet
music.
belly music.
right there, all my air went out. I'm
You ever choked on the water?
I'm like
Oh,
this.
it's the worst.
So I'm sitting there like days, hoping nobody saw it, son. I'm
the
like,
fuck
this
are we
bitch,
talking
like, oh my God.
I don't even know how we got here.
Because you said when your family member knocked the wind out you,
Oh yeah.
or whatever.
No, I was saying, period. What was-
We were
I
talking
was
about
talking about
kids.
getting your ass whooped by
He asked me about your parents, and when we stepping
I don't
up
even know how we
to,
got to that.
So what? No, but
we were
parents
talking
today don't whip ass though.
right.
Damn, so you punk ass parents,
Because we were talking about the kids,
Myself
a double standard.
Except myself.
myself included.
Matter of fact, we were talking about when do we let your kids stay home by themselves? And we were saying the difference.
That's it, that's
13,
it.
12. Like whenever, I think it's on the individual child. I think if some kids are smart,
Right.
some of the motherfuckers are dumb as hell.
Right.
I'm legal to say that. I'm also a doctor. So I could say that
There's
some
some kids,
kids,
no, I ain't gonna lie. There's some
You like
kids,
some
I'm
little
like,
kids, yeah.
What
you
the
know,
fuck?
you know you
trust
can't
them.
leave them at home.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you hold on. Where's your, even seeing them, and then when you're around me, parents like, okay, your parents didn't, they something because you are, how old are you?
Shoot them again.
But then you got them older ones, ain't gonna lie, like we was on the west side, and we saw them kids
Yes,
walking up.
them little bad niggas.
Fire.
Yo, and we looked at them, and first they, because they was trying to jump on
I ain't gonna
another
try to
little
break
kid.
into my car in front of me. Nigga, you see me, just get out. You
Yo.
wait till I get
Yo,
to
and you see us, like,
Yo.
you know we adults.
Them
You see us on the porch.
And they just sit
instead of
over there
looking,
like-
These
shit
kids are
on
like
fire.
10, America. These ain't 14.
Less than that.
Yeah.
Man. 10,
looking,
9, 8.
yo, they was, remember they were trying to jump another little kid and kept on looking.
Yeah.
Yo, go get his bike.
Who was that they threw the firecrackers at?
Yo, okay. Them same little kids. It was a man driving in his car. He's pulling out the store. They light the firecrackers and threw the shit in his car. That shit was like, bah, 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 bah. This stuff hits the curb. And he's like, yo, you see them little bastards run up the street? I was like, nah, I didn't see them. They threw fire. I was like, "Oh,
That shit was the funniest shit. Because we coming in the store, and he looks so fucking discombobulated.
He
Like,
was so pissed off, man.
oh, man. And he
I mean,
told
we
us,
literally just passed them kids.
yes. And they was running and laughing and having the best time of their life.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether to be mad or laugh with him.
Right. So, but the same kids, we had to stop the fire.
Yes. Same badass kids.
We had to tell them,
here's
get
the
the
thing.
fuck out of here.
Here's my opinion.
What?
Niggas about to burn down the whole
If you are a parent,
What the fuck is your kid?
you have the right to fuck somebody's kid up, man.
And there's a group of them.
If you are, all
These
right,
mother.
for the Porch Monkey podcast first, you heard it here first.
Yes.
If you are a parent,
We fucking your kids up.
yes.
man. I'm sorry.
If your kid is outside acting up,
Trying to,
I'm gonna kick his ass.
yo,
Yeah,
how you throwing? Hold on. You
I don't
throwing
even
bricks through a house window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the house window that
That
people
they
are
developed.
that they building up. So when they
just
fix
built
it,
the house.
no, they fix it. You come back. Oh, they fixed it.
Yeah.
You break it again.
See, but here's a saying. I don't want to sound racist when I say this, but
Come on.
niggas bring down property value, B. I'm just keeping it 100, man.
Yo, in the house looking nice.
Niggas bring down their own
I'm like, what are
property
y'all
value.
doing?
See what I'm doing? It's my signature co-signing that check. He just fucking wrote. You goddamn right, you cockroaches.
Come on, man. Now tear up your own place, man.
Where's your
Go get your goddamn
Hold on.
kids, man.
Hold
Black
on.
power. Black power.
And
Black
then
power.
even that was little one. Remember we see another little one that we used to run down the street around the old.
He was a little thug.
No, he was
He was a baby, remember?
He was
He
a
was
baby.
small. Yo, he was so small. He was able to
Thug
run. He was
out.
like 2.
2, 3, but in the
I'm coming down the hill.
Way
Right.
back.
Wow. Don't care if the cars is coming,
Coming
he's
or
not looking. You yield to him.
And then,
He looks at the car like, get the fuck out of the way.
Yes, that's how he was moving. You yield to me.
Hey, this kid.
have you ever did this though? Like driving by, and you see kids. Okay, they know you
I know
behind
you
you,
coming.
and then you got to wait, and then you get, and then they kind of look at you funny.
They look at you like, get the fuck out of here.
Like what the?
Like,
and
see the
then no,
Dude, like,
they play the ball line. They just move over a little bit.
oh,
don't
nigga,
even-
yeah.
They don't even- yeah.
I've
Like,
seen them
you-
run. I've seen, like, I'm going up slow up the street, and they playing.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
there's one who got the brave. He got Super Balls. He was to take his bike, like, immediately, like, right before I come. Like, skirt. I'm stopping the car right there. Yo, what the fuck wrong with you, man? Hey, why you gonna do that? You didn't see me coming? Oh, shit, nigga. You know, that's how
That's how you talking too, yeah. Like, you don't even know how to curse right.
right.
Yeah.
They don't even.
Spell it.
Right.
Spell
Like
it.
a
You ain't
fucking
spell
hour later,
Them little
give
niggas
you
will
a
shoot
book.
you.
it. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, they stole his big brother gun, and they will
Yo,
shoot
the
you.
little niggas that was in
My
front of
nigga.
the drum, I'm telling you, they was trying to jump the little nigga.
I remember.
They kept on trying to run him to the back, and they was waiting for the nigga to
Remember,
come
they was
out.
looking for the nigga that told on him for the firecracker shit.
Right.
Remember? It was the same little nigga that they was gonna fuck him up because he was
Look.
like, he told.
Look, we need guys to be big brothers.
Jeez.
Yo, we need the Big Brothers Club to,
Jeez.
to be reunified. Reunified. What
Big
the fuck?
Brother Club.
The Big Brothers,
No, we can't
whatever.
call it that because that's an abbreviation.
It's like Brothers of a-
BBC. So and that sounds
Whoa,
wild.
whoa, whoa.
BBC Big Black Cop.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
See, I wasn't gonna say it.
I wanted to say it because I'm
Once again, this
close
is
to the end of the
the
segment. So
the greatest tag team,
Randy,
Johnson,
Jim
Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson. Yes, and this moment is brought to you by
WWE
Cocoa
Tag Team
Butter.
Champion.
Coke butter.
Yes.
And y'all know what BBC is.
And this,
No,
I got a disclaimer right now. You motherfuckers. Niggas is old enough to smash your mother. So you better watch how you talk to the
Hey,
little nigga.
yes, indeed.
Oh shit! Cussed out for
No,
cool
shit.
shit.
Here we go.
Nigga, I'm gonna knock your mother down. And look you dead in your eyes. I'm scrambling eggs in the morning. What you want, young nigga?
Like Ving Rhames did the Baby Boy.
Yes.
I'm fucking her
Play
up.
yourself.
And
Say something disrespectful in the
I'm joking.
And I'm drinking your power drink.
I'm drinking all that. I'm eating
Right,
just
drink
cereal.
everything. You, oh, you,
And then
you
I'll
vegan?
drink.
You eat vegan? I mean, oh, you're vegan.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
leave
we
like
gotta
a
go
half
for a
salt
break, I
bowl
think.
so you mad because I ain't even finished it.
Right. I'm just milking it, just leaving it. there.
Hey,
I'm
the
not
word
gonna drink the
milking
milk.
it. The word milking it just.
I'm not even gonna drink the milk. I'm just pour the milk and just not just eat the milk.
Fuck out of here. This shit.
I'm gonna leave the cup out.
Little nigga, don't you ever disrespect.
I'm gonna leave the cup out in the sink with ice in it, fill it up with
I mean,
ice.
that's in the back.
All right, listen here, Jody.
We're just making this whole thing up.
There we are. We're just. Yeah, but we're gonna take a break, man.
We be back
Yeah, real
in
quick. We'll be back in 2
2
and
and 2,
2.
motherfucker. Shebang, bang, bang.
Bong bong.
Everything.
X, that's it.
This one. Jimmy V, what's going on?
Let's get into it, man. We out of here, man. Porch Monkey, man. It's a motherfucking rap, man. We catch y'all next week. Same back time, same back channel. Bozo faces. We out of here. Yo, we
We are back, baby.
dang.
We are back, guys.
Somebody better call in, or I'm gonna.
We back.
I order.
I order. Don't you order.
Oh,
All right, so look, we want to touch on these motherfucking NBA lately, the playoffs.
You stupid fans.
Yes, and they're not just regular fans. I'm going to keep it 1,000% real.
They are but
privileged
You know.
fans.
a certain pigment.
They are, yes, they're privileged because
Yes.
niggas can't afford to go to NBA games unless they're famous.
right.
And you see this guy in the front over there who is right by Trey Young with a piece of spit goes by him to go hit Trey, to go to Trey Young.
Me and
Now,
Jimmy was talking. He lucky that spit didn't hit 50. That shit would have went a whole different way.
what do y'all think about this, though? Here's what I say about 50, right? You can't spit over me.
Like you know,
Fuck it.
even though his girl moved out the way, you think?
Yeah, because he knew, because he heard you can't spit on nobody.
he should have heard some type
I
of.
don't think he knew it was spit, though.
Bro, his
know.
shorty moved.
I mean, they did
Shorty
that.
moved. Okay, right.
And then,
okay, listen.
you know,
Okay, I understand. But once Shorty moved, and then Trey's like, yo, and then all this is going on, he knew at that point it was
Something
spit.
happened, yeah,
Yeah,
something
he knew
happened,
something. And once, look, bro, you can't spit. All right, we're in an indoor facility, right?
Oh, no, yo, I don't care if it's an outdoor facility.
Right, okay, but you can't spit. Okay, I'm sitting behind you.
Mother,
So you couldn't hear no spitting motion, sounds, anything.
I'm sitting behind you sitting behind me and you gonna spit over me?
Yeah, you
I'm fucking you up right then. I'm gonna get up and say, yo, nigga, did you just spit in here? He gonna be like, yeah, I ain't got a head right now. But I'm gonna be like, bro,
So-
did you just spit inside
Hold
me?
on.
Over me and my lady right here?
All you gonna hear is COVID and see somebody getting suplexed on the sideline.
Don't worry about the trash.
Question.
Okay.
Did Rondo spit on Chris Paul?
Yeah, but they boxed.
Yeah,
They went one on one after that.
definitely did.
he did.
As long as
He
he
was like,
He did
oh
a
shit. He was like, I'm he matrix that shit. He was like, oh, this
Because it wasn't it wasn't a loogie spit. It was one of them type spit.
spit.
Right.
But from that distance, you
But for
got
that, hell no. For that, you gotta, you gotta.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Nah, you still need some phlegm to carry that shit over there.
It's already there. You
He
drinking
probably
it.
said, you
drinking
fucking
it.
Trey, you're a bitch.
Right.
Come on. See, nah.
And then
Bro, I'm
she
telling-
weaved it.
Bro,
She
Bro,
got
I'm a
out the
professional
way.
spitter. I know. I don't spit in people's face. I'm just saying,
A professional spitter.
like, we can spit, like, I can spit from here to that wall if I get some phlegm in my mouth. That's just some shit as a dude growing up we did coming up. Like, oh shit, look how far I can spit.
Right.
But nobody was standing in the vicinity of that spit.
Facts.
So for the fact that you feel
You
that
spit
this man who make probably more money than you, I can't even judge that because he's white.
Right.
But the amount of money that this dude had, the seats that he had, the price for those seats.
Right behind it. You're
Okay.
right
Isn't
behind.
that an assault charge to spit on?
It is. That's the, yo, man. If I get
I think if you do that shit on
I
the
don't.
street, I think that's
Nah,
an
I don't
assault
think
charge.
that
that
is
is
simple.
Not
It's simple assault, bro.
It is
I think
simple
it is,
simple
yo. I honestly
assault.
think it is, yo.
It's simple, but I think it should be worse than simple. It should be a felony with Corona going on.
because dude got. Well, I can see because dude got arrested for throwing the water bottle.
Right. And that was
He could have
assault.
fucked Kyrie
Like,
up.
you do, but that's an object. You know what I mean? You throwing them.
Yeah, but that's bodily fluid.
So what
bro.
about the
like,
popcorn
fuck
on
wrong
the
with you,
West
man?
Popcorns. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
the same
an
thing.
object. You could have spit all over this shit and dumped it on me.
Popcorn. Like, what is wrong? Like,
You dumped this like.
Yeah,
but like I said,
could have ejaculated on
that's just some racist shit right there. They like all the sports
Because I
shows.
ain't gonna lie, where have you seen a black person? Let's keep it. When have you seen a black person actually, even with the fights, to where, say fans, not the athletes, but the fans. You talk shit, but I never saw a black fan throw some already.
You know
That's not us.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't rape and pillage.
We'll talk shit.
You know what I mean? That's not it.
Out and you suck, you bitch ass nigga, but we ain't really gonna assault the player.
Really
Nah, see, that's because they feel they're better than said player. Like, I'm telling you, this pride that they have, like, I'm paying this kind of money and you beat my, didn't we talk about this? Okay, John Morant.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if y'all know John Morant.
They were making racist to his
They were
family.
making racist remarks to his family.
Yep.
Black bitch this and what what they gonna do?
What does my family have to do with this?
What- okay.
Talk about me.
Talk about me.
What is my family? What does they have to do? They did nothing to you.
They need to take alcohol away from these fucking games.
Well, they definitely ain't gonna do that because it's too much of a money maker.
I mean, they're not, but they need to start.
But
they need to allow the.
Until something happened to a fan. But once we seen it happen.
We seen it happen. Like,
We seen it happen.
yeah, niggas do the shit on Ron Artest.
Do the shit. And the wrong guy got beat up.
See,
And then because he was laughing at the, like
Right,
he was laughing.
man,
He
he said
he clarified that. He recently came out and said that guy that he swung on bet the other guy that he
do
would
it.
do
Oh,
that.
right.
So
Right,
he was just as
So
guilty.
you deserve
Why
to get
you,
your ass.
yeah, you laughing.
Right.
It's funny, bitch.
And once that happened, I don't care anybody. I don't know.
After that,
Unless you got
I
my
don't
team
know.
I don't know what's
drinking.
happening. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. You saw what happened. Jermaine O'Neal.
In my head, all I heard was you nigger, and that's pissing the cup.
Hey.
And now I'm fucking
Yeah.
everybody up swinging.
And a lot of this shit goes down where it's like, okay, our niggas are cool, but y'all niggas aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they look at it. Like we on Candyland, and niggas are still fighting for a tall beer. You know what I'm
Nigga, Bill
saying?
Russell won 11 championships and got called nigga every fucking day in Boston, yo.
Come on,
How
man.
the-
And they
Come
still
on,
do. Like
Yeah,
that shit still happens.
Marcus
Come on,
Smart.
man.
Marcus Smart said he's heard racial slurs.
Right.
So it's like this to me. If I'm on a team and I hear fans like, "Oh, you fucking nigger," I'm gonna go to said fan. Hey man, who am I? What am I?
I'm sitting right next to you.
I'm sitting right. Like what am I?
And the crazy thing about it is
The players too, though.
The players can do it, but the crazy thing about it is that I think some players maybe even scared to even approach. Just the fact, okay, we may mess up something with us if we go into a fan.
Hell yeah, they gonna fuck something.
Nah, not go to a fan, but okay, say you in the state, like you in the court. You hear fans say, "Oh, you're the horriblest nigga I've ever seen in my life." I'm like,
Yo, and
like
guess
the
what?
word
Guess
nigga
what?
come out.
I bet you that was happening back then. Back in the day.
like it was, but I'm saying
Back in the-
it happens now. It happens now.
He told John Moran, "Pops, I'll put a quarter in your back and make you dance for me like you used to."
You talk to my pops like that, I'm gonna fuck you up.
First of all, you know how creative that is?
Yeah.
Yo, they gotta do that. Excuse me. Creative in a bad way. Like, you sat there and thought that shit up. You ain't called me a nigga. You ain't say you monkey. You came up with a whole fucking scenario. Bitch, I'ma fuck you up. You know what I'm saying?
They got a Jim Crow handbook.
Yeah.
They've got a bunch of them.
Yeah, what type of
They
slander
can go
is
for
that?
days.
Put a
Like,
quarter
what's
in
the
my
difference
back.
between a smart nigga and a lazy nigga?
Yeah.
Absolutely no. They're still niggas.
Right. Like we got
that's the
shit
kind of
like
jokes that they
you, you cracker. We ain't got witty shit like that.
What's Jay-Z song?
Still nigga.
You were still a nigga, rich
Right.
nigga.
Yeah.
Rich nigga,
Yeah,
poor
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Like you still a
No matter
nigga.
what, and they still think you're
Still
a nigga.
So
That's what they think. They
So
still
my
think
thing
you're a
is-
nigga. I don't care how much money you make.
Back
Yeah,
then you move, darky.
move darky, out of the way, darky.
and then you can still see it happening because who controls once again in basketball? Name the top white.
Name the top. See, football, I think it's a little different. It's the little slave master.
That's
But we
definitely
still are the horses that carry that
Damn.
motherfucker to the promised land.
Get your ass over there.
You kneeling with this
Okay,
nigga?
you right.
Out of here.
Out of here, you bitch.
Out of here.
And then you wait till 3 years later to say something.
Yeah.
Because the whole world now with George Floyd, now you want to Black Lives Matter.
Speaking of this shit,
3 years ago, what
brought up
happened?
football, real quick. I was gonna say, and you just brought up
Sorry.
Kaepernick. So wait a scenario and what I mean,
Easy.
segue into what I'm about to say. This nigga Tim Tebow getting another chance, even though he's not gonna play tight end.
White privilege is a motherfucker.
Even yeah, what
Come
is
on,
this
man.
shit?
So
Is he older than Michael Vick?
Speak on it, sports.
He's about the same age.
What you got?
Michael Vick is better still than Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, I get it.
Colin Kaepernick is still better than Tim
I
Tebow.
trust Vic playing tight end more than I play.
Nah.
Tim Tebow is slow as
He's
shit.
an athlete. Just give me run a slant. I get this ball to you, and
you're gonna dance.
There you go.
Run, black man, run.
Tebow an athlete.
This nigga's
Oh, fucking bum.
No, he's a bum at quarterback.
Fucking bum.
Hey, he was a bum at quarterback.
He was decent athletically 10 years ago.
Hey, we don't. Hey, niggas still not. Okay, so
white privilege.
It's white privilege.
I say it's literally both. I say it's literally
Shannon
both.
Sharp look like he can still do a fucking slant.
Shannon Sharp is 50.
I don't give a goddamn.
Tim Tebow 30.
But he played tight end.
53. Right.
But he played tight end.
Right, I feel you.
You
But
take
see
a
now,
quarterback.
here's what they say.
Never
Okay,
ran the
so
route.
here's what the dilemma they was saying. Okay, if I'm bringing them in, and I can understand this.
Taking away the shine from the quarterback.
And right,
The rookie.
because yeah, you say he's tight end.
You know, we lose
But
fans
then-
this time. I just want to say.
Right, I got you. But then, talking about sports.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Because I know the number went from 4 to 2 on there. Right?
We were talking about fans.
Right. We are talking about
We were talking about fans. But no, as far as that, they want to use him. They saying they want to use him like what's his boy name from the Saints.
I was about to say Logan.
I know you're talking about another privileged white motherfucker that can run around in.
I don't know why the fuck I was about to say Logan Thomas. I don't know why.
Logan Thomas.
Fuck
the
a
white
white
boy,
boy.
yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Sim, whatever.
Tatum or
Yeah, stop copying.
Tatum. I don't know.
Listen, man. Fucking privilege.
Right, but
It's
it is
fucked
some type
up.
of privilege though.
God
Just
damn,
because you knew him,
it's aggravating, man.
and once again, which name can't get a job? The black coach.
Kaepernick.
I got
Or what's his name? Or Kaepernick.
I gotta pee.
Me too.
Yeah, Kaepernick. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I got
know.
about 15 minutes. You go with it 15.
Shit, ain't 15.
But
I'm gonna pee in this cup.
anyways, back to these fans though. Like real talk, back to these fans.
They walking out. The nigga ran on the floor and
Yeah, someone said ran on the
flat backboard and got tackled.
Was he black or white?
He was right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
And
something. Black
he-
people are honored to go to games.
And
Like,
he-
we're not gonna
definitely.
show out and embarrass
I
ourselves.
spent too much damn money on these tickets.
To be running around throwing popcorn in the
Fucking this
I'm not wasting my popcorn.
But exactly.
Popcorn costs
See, they
$30.
could waste. They could spit, waste popcorn,
And we know we going to jail. That's the thing about it.
Yeah,
We ain't trying to
we'll get
deal with
fucked up.
this shit.
Right, we know we don't like
Yeah, like we know we going to jail after
it's-
text message.
exactly. Just like you banned Oakley from the, remember that a couple of years ago? What did Oakley do? Nothing. But you want to ban them? Come on, man.
Fucked up, man.
But yeah, these fans, like you said, even what Westbrook said, even on the street, let that been on the street.
Yeah, run up on me in the street with that bullshit.
Even when you talking about my family,
Dump some popcorn on my head in the
Dump
street. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
They need to start letting these niggas walk through the airport again, so people can realize how big these niggas is.
Yeah. Nah, not even that. They know these niggas can't come up in the stands.
That's true.
They need to allow, okay, all right, we're going to hold you to the end of the show,
Right.
and we're going to bring Russell Westbrook in here, and y'all going to
There
go
you go.
one-on-one.
There you go. There
And
you
y'all
go.
going to talk it out,
The
man.
NBA, take heed to what he just said.
Look, if a fan is out there talking all this shit like, yeah, you're a pussy. I'll
Pussy.
kick your ass, you
I'll
fucking
fuck your
nigga.
mother.
Oh, you will?
Yeah, fuck your mother.
Oh,
type
oh,
shit.
fuck- oh,
hey,
really?
hey, sir,
right?
I just need to.
Because I was just seeing you say back in the day.
All the NBA star
Really
got to
need to
do
do
is, hey, security, him right there.
right
And then all of a sudden, like,
Yeah.
get your ass in the back.
Yeah.
And
You're not
take
going
him to the
nowhere.
back. Soon as the game
You're
is
not going
over,
nowhere. Yeah.
soon as the
You're not
game
going
is over,
nowhere.
you see Westbrook coming in. Okay, what you
Okay.
Or
saying?
what if they just escort him politely because he don't know what
He don't know, no.
Hey, you just won.
You
a
just
raffle.
said-
You about to go back here.
Yes. You the best fan.
Get him nice and sauced up.
As soon as you open up, yeah, what's that shit now? Fuck my mother? Fuck my mother, huh?
Yep.
I think that'll work.
Yep. And the NBA players got to pay $10,000 and it goes to charity so everybody
Exactly.
fucking wins.
You don't really got to
Everybody-
fuck him up too bad.
Yeah,
You know, just
give
sling him
him
around a
3
little
good
bit.
punches in the face and the gut, maybe. You know.
Just to teach him a lesson. I bet you won't do that shit again.
I bet you
I
won't.
bet you
I
think
bet
next
you
time.
will do
never
it.
in
He
your
will do it
life
again.
mention my mother and dick in the same sentence again.
Wow, fucking
Bitch.
kick.
I wish you would say that. I'll kick you in your foot. What my mom? What? What?
Party over, America.
That was the shit you know niggas saying back in the day. What? Man, fuck your mother.
What?
That's why I walk around with a C4 vest, and I'm grabbing you, and I'm saying, "What'd you just say?" Because you coming with me right now. You. No, we're joking. We're joking.
We're joking. It's all but jokes, baby.
Yeah. We
Jokes.
can't say that, but we get the FBI, the CIA kicking us.
Fuck the FBI.
Fuck them for real.
Fuck the CIA.
Fuck them definitely.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna say on that.
You know, I mean, you gotta stop it there.
Yeah, but
We're
racism.
talking about the fake boys institution, guys.
Nah, fuck that.
Fake boys. Pause.
FBI.
Nah, I'm talking about the fiddling bins. Fucking fiddling bins. Is
Fucking fiddle this. Y'all will figure that shit out in a minute. It's I am smacking. I am too, bro. Like I'm sweating.
Yeah, it is hot.
Fuck.
All right, so y'all wouldn't mind if we cut off early because I got to
Yeah.
What time is it? We got, I'll read some comments or something.
20 minutes. No,
20 minutes.
No, my bad.
Right, I ain't got 20 minutes in me.
Yeah.
You got 10 minutes, guys.
I don't know if that's a
Nigga,
pause.
Memorial Day
I don't know if that's a
weekend.
pause, though.
What?
I don't know if I got 20 minutes in me.
I don't know. I just.
It's borderline. It's borderline because I can see where you coming from. It's construed.
Oh,
But
yeah. What is
Yeah, 20
I
minutes.
got 20 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Well,
37 seconds.
I have
It
10 minutes
depends.
something.
You can stretch the 20 minutes.
I have
It
10
depends
minutes
what you
something.
know.
In my old
Here
days,
we go. Here we go. Go ahead. Give it to us.
I got a
It
confession.
depends what we do.
2 minutes, man.
I know. No, we just tripping.
10 minutes.
I got a confession though.
Go ahead.
I got a confession. In my old age, I'm gonna get my voice low. In my old age,
Here we go.
I can't go less than 20 minutes.
Less than 20
At
minutes?
my old age, 'cause, yeah, it takes. I don't know what it is. It takes about 40, 45, maybe even an hour and a half. I
45
don't-
minutes? To
Yes.
do what?
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
elaborate.
Excuse me?
45 minutes to do what?
Well, to finish up, to
Okay.
wrap up the deal, to close the coffin.
To go get the White
So,
House out.
is it 45 minutes with strictly playing the game or,
Brother,
pre-games? 'Cause,
I'm talking
sometimes-
about pounding the sausage.
Okay.
I'm
Get
talking about.
clarified now. Because like I said, 45 minutes, you
Nah,
can stretch
I'm
out
talking about
45
love
minutes.
making. I'm talking about Barry White voice.
The Barry.
Another love TKO.
Oh, TKO.
Takes me 1 hour to TKO minimum.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Hey,
So-
so 1 hour is hey. Nah, because
It's because I'm
when
getting old.
When you was younger though, you don't have
young,
those.
young, I couldn't even.
You don't have
Remember when
those.
you was young and you lied, you ain't eat pussy? Had a little nigga that I work with.
I've never lied. I've always eaten.
He was on that.
I like-
I don't eat pussy. I don't eat.
So,
shut up. You just
Look, once I find out,
20-year-old punk.
listen.
Yeah.
Once I find out, it didn't matter what niggas think that females when you're young,
It's about what the females want.
and they say, oh, you eat pussy. Oh,
They fuck with you first.
Yeah, yes, I eat pussy. What it tastes like?
But-
Chicken. I tell the niggas, chicken.
But for you suck ass niggas who just go in there, eat the pussy, and then they be like, you know what? I gotta.
Let me tell you
The
something about you
babysitter.
niggas. You
Yes.
fucking dummies.
Yes. You lick the box, her dick is dry.
Yes.
No.
You're a fucking idiot. First
Yeah.
of all, you make sure she's fully naked. No.
That's why you put your dick in first.
Yes.
That's why you tell her, look, we're gonna fuck first, and then I'll eat the box. Then she has no choice but to then to go through it. I
So,
tricked you. I'm not gonna eat it.
Okay, let me ask you. Guys. Have you ever, I guess you can call it, been one of those? I ain't gonna say suckers.
Say it.
I can say suckers.
Because we've all done dumb shit for pussy.
But being a sucker to where, damn it, you done ate the box and she don't want to do it or
That's what I was just talking about.
Yeah, that's
Forrest,
literally what
that's
he said.
literally what I just
okay, sucker. I'm sorry. I was reading the
just
comment.
said-
Oh, you was reading.
I was reading
Okay,
the
well,
comment.
I don't know if you read the comment later, before or after I
I
said
heard
that.
you seen it, but for those suckers, okay, got you.
Nah, yeah.
I've been a cut sucker.
I'm
a couple
giving you
times.
advice. That's why you say, look, I like to put my dick in first and taste mine. In case you had another one in there, if I put mine first, then I'm only eating my own.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. There's not been a time I just ate the pussy and not.
And not fuck.
Yeah.
Not early age, before you knew better. I mean, before
Because
you
if
knew the
you
game.
eat no pussy, you know you about to
She's
fuck.
turned on.
I'm talking about before you knew the game. Like, sometimes in the
Even
game.
before the
Now,
game,
even
I
back
knew.
then, because I wasn't like it. Just I wasn't that I wasn't admitting to eating pussy. I just wasn't eating pussy like that early.
He wasn't the kind
Okay,
of
got you. Oh.
No, I wasn't even that. We was fucking everything back then. We was
Yeah.
fucking whores. We was fucking all
And
kinds.
I'm
So
you're
you
not
couldn't
looking
eat
at
everybody pussy back then. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like
I'm a young-
for me,
shout out to the OGs
So-
that taught us that.
Yeah,
saying I ate pussy
everybody.
Just
before
don't
I
put
had
your
sex.
tongue in everything.
I'm saying I ate pussy before I had sex.
That's you bugging. I definitely.
I was young.
You bugging. You ate pussy before you had sex?
I was young. I didn't know about it. But
feel like
guess
I
what?
dropped the
I
ball.
felt like a great ass man.
I dropped the ball.
I felt like a great ass man because I got to see this shit.
I didn't eat pussy for like 2
Look,
years.
I look
fucked
at myself
for like
as
2
his
years.
big brother. Right?
Okay.
I feel like I dropped the ball. I didn't tell you that one. I didn't say eat the box.
Was it an older woman?
Guys.
Because they don't count. If she was older than you, it
Yeah,
don't
she
count.
did. She
Women are watching the show, guys. So
So,
We love you, ladies.
bitch, y'all don't like your box.
Ladies, let me tell y'all something. Y'all run
I've been eating ass for about 20 years.
Nigga, man, that don't count. We got you fucking
right.
40.
That's right.
Exactly. Since I've been 20, I've been eating ass, nigga.
Yeah, so that's reasonable.
I did.
So I'm 45. So since 25, I've been eating ass. Ass and coochie.
See, I can't say that. I ain't been doing it well, too. I ain't been doing it enough.
Ass is good for the soul.
Now, pussy, yeah, but not an ass.
Ass is wonderful.
I don't want to
No,
compare.
I eat ass now, I'm saying, but I don't think
eat
it's
ass
been
now.
enough. I don't think it's been
It's
enough.
cool to eat ass. Like, I don't,
Miami, that's what we do, bro. So it's
Yeah. I mean, you know, yeah.
It was a free, man.
Hell yeah.
no, I'm sorry, cousin Pam. We're gonna keep on going. But
Sorry.
so should we start talk about sucking dick or about?
I mean, if
so we make it
that's
fair.
what they want to talk about.
Are we gonna
Ladies,
talk about blowjob?
Are you doing your job, ladies, at home?
Or you step into the mic and
Yes.
Are y'all dry kissing or y'all?
Are you
Are
playing
you
with
rocking
it?
the mic
Or are
it's
you
supposed to?
fondling the balls while you giving head?
Right.
So you want me to share?
Right.
Okay.
When he tell you hold right there so I can fuck your face, are you enjoying it?
Not just that. Are you allowing titty fucking to go on?
There you go.
Okay. So now we're both.
some people, you know, their titties may be too small. You can't.
I work with everything. Like with
Yeah,
this.
If you can,
I've worked. Excuse me.
You
I'm
know
no
the
longer.
word freakazoid, you're gonna see my face. So
And in the background, there's gonna be a painting on the wall, and you'll see my picture of the Oliver Monument. Yes, you will.
oh
I think we got enough time tonight.
yeah, we don't got what we got.
I don't know.
We always end like this with some foul.
I don't know why.
I don't be in no movie channels. I don't know what that freaking short stuff.
You don't. Yes, you do. You was with me one time, and I'm not gonna bring that story to the forefront.
It's been a long, long,
Sky.
20-something years of.
It has been. Oh, we still got 6
Yeah,
minutes.
they go back there. She responded, look,
Must be doing something right.
been married for 19 years.
Hey, exactly.
There you go.
Yes, I lick bottoms. I'm proud to say it, and I do it well. She's happy.
Hey,
So, fellas, here's my advice for the day. I'm gonna start giving advice. If you're not licking bottoms, well,
I can stop
you're a woman.
look,
licking bottoms.
Yo, you ever heard of bikini bottom? SpongeBob. Fellas, go to bikini bottom. Go down to the bikini line and take care of your
Nah,
legs.
but the
man.
first time you do that shit and you see how crazy they go, you like, oh.
That's what made me.
that's what
made
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I was like,
I don't
New
think
tricks.
they're real, like if you a real ass eater or a real pussy eater, you do it for yourself.
See, you're not doing it for them.
Yeah, you just
You're
love
doing
to
it
do
for you. Because I feel like the king of the world when they're like, oh, and they're shaking and vibrating.
they can control right,
And all type of juices start.
right.
Right.
They feel that muscle and they try to suffocate you.
I feel like at that moment,
I love it.
can see like, yo, I just fucked.
Try to tap out. Hey, that means you're doing your job.
Baby,
Listen,
you are
if
lucky.
you haven't,
That's all I'm gonna
man, if you haven't almost tapped out by suffocation, then you wasn't doing.
You ain't doing a good job.
You wasn't doing it right. I'm just
Look,
like,
bro, if you're not dodging the juice box squirt,
And for those that's into asphyxiation, where you kind of
I don't even know what
apply a
that is.
little pressure on their throat, wow.
oh yes, I am a
Lord,
pressure
a lot of mercy.
boy.
They will.
So we just got a little lesson from Johnson & Johnson.
Yes,
Johnson,
Coach Jim.
Coach Jim,
The playbook is always available.
Sponsored by-
Not for free.
sponsored by Cocoa Butter Lotion. I don't even want cocoa butter. I want to taste some twat.
I'm changing up the journey.
Later on.
Jergen, Jergen is
Baby, I'm coming home.
It's summertime.
Yeah. You don't want. Listen, you still don't want that Dollar Tree stuff, guys.
Fuck.
What's to jerk off with?
You be there for 3 hours trying to figure
dig it
out.
up your hand.
Yeah, you put too much on your hand. You got to go get an extra paper towels. This is too much.
I got a sock, a special sock. I call it. Like Socko, like mankind.
Once again, sponsored by Johnson & Johnson.
Oh, shit.
Socko.
Randy.
That's what you get
Boy,
by sock.
I want to say shout out to AJ Applegate, I think it is.
AJ.
Shout out to
Oh
you.
shit! I'm still live, and I took my camera off. Nobody is still there anymore.
That's what happened when you almost 50 and trying to use live.
I'm under 45, so I'm still rounding down.
I stumbled upon her looking through some Triple X videos, and she's definitely a nice one. AJ.
Triple X video?
All right, let's talk about
The DVD?
before we
No,
start talking
no.
about what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm not trying to blow my spot, bro. I'm trying to say it in a roundabout way.
Okay.
Me to just
I want you to listen.
AJ Applegate, look up.
Oh, I will. I never heard of it. I will look her up.
Applegate.
Yeah, she's all right. She's all right.
I will look her
Little
up.
snow bunny. I told you I've been on the snow bunny kick.
Oh, she's snow bunny.
6 months. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is the matter with it. Yeah, I don't know.
Alexis Texas is like
Yeah,
a throwback.
I'm a nasty nigga because I do exactly
What
what
he
he
said when I said Alexis Texas. Yeah, and your favorite, of course.
Oh, Sarah J.
Sarah J.
Holler, I'm coming to see you.
I
baby.
know Sarah J.
I'm coming to see Sarah J.
Now,
That
okay, here's the
She's
flip
a
side.
man.
Here's the flip side of this.
nasty.
Here's the flip side of this.
Yes.
The ladies say, "Hey, I love to watch."
Man.
Nah, what's that sick motherfucker who? Yeah, look at it.
What's that nigga name? What's that nigga name? Look at it. Wesley Pipes.
What if they go? All right, what if the ladies like? Yeah, I love some Wesley Pipes. What?
What?
No, you don't.
Because you're a nasty whore.
Because I don't even talk to you that way. Like, what
At all.
I'm gonna change up my game. That's when you start
You're
fucking.
not allowed to even like this guy.
Wesley
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Then you start.
Go raise our children. What's the fucking matter with you?
So it's about that time almost. We got about 2 minutes. So most guys come in 2 minutes, and I feel sorry for women who have to deal with that type of foolishness.
Gotta get the first one out the way sometime.
Gotta get your groove on.
Go get you a bottle of shit. Get that
cocoa
first one out the way.
Yes.
When she come over.
And before she come over,
Fellas,
and you will do
Jack and
and we'll save your
Great
life.
movie.
And
Something about Mary.
Something about Mary.
What's
Nah,
something
what's
about
something about Mary?
Why
It
the
wasn't
fuck
about
that?
Mary.
He wasn't fucking shot.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Nah, it was a joint where he went on a date where he jerked his hair.
That was something about Mary.
That wasn't something about Mary.
Mary
that was something about
Yeah, but
it.
he
It was
wasn't fucking. He just jabbed a dick in the bathroom.
Right,
Yeah.
but he was telling her, listen,
Yo.
you ain't flipped your flipper.
That was not.
Oh yeah,
right.
That was not something about Mary.
Let's bet.
It's a long cane party. Let's bet.
Let's bet.
It was a long cane party.
It's all about Mary. He jabbed the dick in the bathroom.
Bathroom.
Exactly.
A long cane party.
That's the
He
thing.
had to beat the joint. He was got to get it out
The
the way.
nigga was like Frankenbeans, remember?
Right.
But that was just jerking off. He got his dick stuck in the zipper.
Zipper. It was-
That wasn't the one where he jerked off and got the cum in his hair, and the shit was stuck up the whole show. That was a long cane party.
Listen, you remember he was giving him a bite. The reason why he joked in the bathroom, the reason why he joked in the bathroom though, because dude told him, listen, you're not supposed to go with a loaded gun. That's the reason why he joked up in the bathroom. Remember?
That was a long cane party also.
No, it was like
No, Franks and Beans, I understand that part, but in the next show we're gonna look at
reason why he's getting put in the back.
He met he met Shorty, he was trying to impress her, and dude was like, yo, you can't go out there with a loaded gun, man.
But he was telling, that's the reason why he went in the bathroom and jerked
I
off.
remember that.
That
No,
was something about Mary.
He
It
didn't
was
get
Charlie,
the jerk off. He zipped his
It was
zipper
still.
up.
No, I know that part.
Yeah, that was Frankenbeans.
That was the same
Right, the
scene,
same movie
though.
though. No, it was the same scene, bro.
Bro,
It was the
long
real
cane-
one.
Yeah, we all gonna do the research.
Yeah, I
got
do the
it.
research.
A long cane poly, he came in his hair, and he had to put his hair up, and the shit was stuck on
That
him.
was not long spot because that was
Long
Cameron.
Cane Polly.
What's her name? What's Shorty girl?
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron
That's
Diaz.
the chick thing. That's
Cameron Diaz. Was she in Longest body? No, she wasn't.
Because it wasn't Cameron Diaz.
How much you remember the one with her hair was sticking up?
yeah, that was Cameron Diaz.
That was Cameron Diaz.
So she took it and was like, oh,
Yeah.
See, that was Grease, right?
Yep.
That
was
was
Cameron Diaz.
definitely not in a long cane, but it wasn't in that movie though.
No,
It was not in something about Mary.
It was something about Mary.
Her hair was not up as
How
no.
much you want to bet?
Unless they did it twice. Unless they did
No.
the shit
Well,
twice.
look, it's not 30. Well, I'm
Something
willing
about
to bet.
Mary. He didn't even have cum.
See, this when
They didn't even
we
go
can
on the
step
date.
on something.
They didn't even go on
When
the
he
date.
came over, she came into the house when he was in the
right,
bathroom
say.
with the newspaper. He was in the bathroom trying to joke her off, and he came and said, "Oh, what's that?" It was cum on his damn ear. She came and said, "Oh, what's
That
that?"
was a long cane poly.
That was okay. We will see.
Because he didn't even come on himself, because he didn't even go to the dance, because he zipped the zipper up in the zipper.
I thought that's because he splashed off. That's why he zipped his joint
Listen, Remember?
Nah, he was looking at them getting dressed.
Like Frank
he was looking at them getting dressed, and he was like, "Oh yeah." He was like, and then they turned around, and was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Oh shit."
That's when listen. But that's when he was young. Remember? That's in the beginning of the joint.
The whole scene was fucking hilarious.
It was. But along came Pop.
I got to
Okay. Next week, guys. Best believe.
We'll get to the bottom of this. But we love y'all.
How many roses you betting?
Let's get roses.
Oh, yeah, we betting roses.
We betting roses. I got a bag of
This how many
Blue
roses
Atlantis finest. Yes.
This
sounds way deeper.
Sports do.
With the info. Duty.
Yes. Sorry if that wasn't action.
It's over.
Yes.
It's over.
We're about to go fire off the dope.
Yes.
I'm just
Dope is in the air. So motherfucking
Yes.
boy. One half of the greatest tag team champions to ever grace the WWE.
Randy.
Randy. Jim with the playbook and your boy
Jim.
On his side, I got the book.
Oh, I wasn't.
Oh, you're not done.
Yeah,
I gotta pee. I'm just trying.
okay, sorry.
I'm trying
Whoa,
to keep still. I gotta
I can't even remember my nickname.
round it up.
Jerk Franklin.
AKA Stop.
Don't help him.
Jerk Franklin.
Jerk Franklin.
Yes. Go read
Oh, yeah.
313 right now. I don't know what that shit says.
Okay.
Go read it.
And it's his co-defendant. Sideline.
Yep.
Yes.
Brother Johnson. Amen.
Johnson.
The coach.
The coach.
I will whisper in your ear. Look, open your mouth a little bit wider.
If you want the playbook, call 1-800-555-5555.
Okay, hold it right there.
Hold it.
Hold it right there.
Hold it.
Here, you
Hold
feel that?
it.
Do you want to squirt?
Hold it.
It's his partner.
Yes.
Co-defendant. Brother.
Yes.
Not relative.
Not relative.
Family.
Yes.
Family.
Yes. Good point. Jimmy VIP.
Yes, he is.
I forgot my fucking name, a.k.a. Jimmy Bourgeois.
Bourgeois. There you go. I was about to say bourgeois.
Yeah, but yes, I'm bourgeois. Because it's bougie, but I'm not quite bougie. I'm bourgeois.
And tune in late night sports dude.
Sports dude.
Late night. I got you.
Yeah, you always want somebody to be a freak
night.
with you. Nasty.
Come on, man.
Get out of here. Anyway, America, we love you. Hey, Sports Dude is open up late night. Holla at them for the freak
Late
hour.
night. Yes, indeed.
We out of here.
We out.